In a world of fleeting trends, let's talk about why looking back might be the best way to move your brand forward.
Check this out. Just 24% of urban consumers in Bangladesh actually trust the polished modern ads they see online.
Yeah, that's a huge problem. We're just drowning in noise and our attention spans are basically zero. So how do you possibly cut through? Well, the answer isn't in the future. It's in our memories. Let's dig into the powerful psychology that makes nostalgia one of the sharpest tools in marketing today.
It's a bias called rosy retrospection. Basically, our brains are wired to romanticize the past.
That warm, fuzzy feeling, it literally changes our brain chemistry, releasing dopamine and lowering our guard. And get this, research shows that when we're feeling nostalgic, we just don't care as much about price.
And this feeling gets even stronger when times are tough. We crave that old-school comfort and reliability.
The numbers back this up. During inflation, legacy brands saw higher retention. Old started to feel like value.
But to really use this, you have to know the difference between just being retro and being truly nostalgic.
See, retro is just a look. It's surface level, kind of like a vintage filter with no real soul behind it.
Nostalgia, though, that's a real feeling. It's tied to genuine sensory details and shared cultural moments. Okay, so how do you actually build a strategy around a feeling? Let me show you a simple framework.
This framework is all about connecting that core memory to a modern product, giving people a reason to buy today.
Now that last step, localization, is everything. You can't just slap on a generic vintage vibe and call it a day. Nostalgia has to be specific. A reference that works in Dhaka will totally miss the mark in Chittagong. And when you get it right, wow, the results are huge. Just look at what brands like Nintendo and Burger King pulled off. But, and this is a big but, there's a serious risk. Get it wrong, and you can do some real damage to your brand. Take Apple's recent iPad ad. They wanted to show how their new tablet replaced all these creative tools. So they showed beloved things like guitars and paint cans being crushed. The internet was not happy.
The big takeaway? Don't literally destroy the very memories you're trying to connect with. Apple had to apologize. Ouch.
So remember, nostalgia is the bridge to get your customers' attention, not the final destination. You really have to ask yourself, is your brand a bridge to the future, or is it just a museum?